This paper has been buzzing around, so Red Queen Godel Machine. It's about co-evolving agents and their evaluators. So there are two problems previously. First of all, when an AI agent is evolving some system or evolving itself, the system doesn't keep changing. So AI agent can either solve it quickly or solve it and then there is no more improvement, or it can reward hack, which means finding some hacky unintended way to achieve the result, to achieve the goal without actually it being useful or being what humans intended. Also, for very difficult tasks like scientific research, math, reasoning, it's not even easy to define some simple script or a task or a goal that needs to be done. So idea here with RQGM is to treat the judge who's judging if the task is done as also evolving, not just the agent but the judge as well. The idea comes from evolutionary biology's Red Queen hypothesis. Species must constantly adapt and evolve to keep up with their competitors. So here a workspace would, for example, contain both the paper writing agent, the researcher, and paper reviewers, and they would both evolve. Now, some issues here that were previously happening is when you have both systems evolving, they can just drift into different directions, completely change what they're trying to do. Because when you have just one system evolving and one static, then this static system is not going to change the goal, but the evolving system might change the goal itself. So they put some guardrails around it. So for example, evaluating against some static data set or static script and limiting amount of times the goal can be changed or the judge can be changed. So within a single epoch of training over all the data, the judge's criteria are completely frozen. And when it wants to change, it needs to prove that the new goal upgrade aligns better with this held out ground truth dataset, with this held out check of if it's moving towards the goal. So I'm trying to explain, we're trying to extract some ideas for our own research or systems and trying to see general issues here as well. And when the judge is upgraded, then the system is gonna reset, clean out, delete old scores for the agent. So the agent only gets now scored based on the new judge. So each workspace is gonna have multiple agentic roles, which are gonna be paper writer, paper reviewer. All of these are different agent roles. And there are meta agent who can edit code and prompts of these paper reviewers, paper generators, paper writers, etc. So meta agents can edit prompts and code of other agents. It can be any type of agent. I'm just giving example for paper writing, but it can be any agent. So this is the main concept here. So there is an archive. And the archive contains this evolutionary tree. Now, bear with me, don't worry, it's actually not that complex. So, you see how there is some like tree. You see this tree. And there are this kind of nodes. Okay? So, let me show you what nodes are. So, starting from the first node, each next node should be better version. So this node is going to create a better version of itself, improved next node. How are they going to create it? We'll talk about that later. Just understand this. And it's going down. So the last node is supposed to be the best version. So just keep in mind that one archive contains one evolutionary tree. You can have different archives that are independent from this, that are trying different types of trees, so later we can pick which tree at the end produce the best result. But we will just look at how now this tree works. So these nodes are workspaces. So one node contains all of the agents. So imagine that this first node contains these agents that are going to do some task, write a paper, evaluate paper, judge the paper. So all of these agents are contained in this single node, single workspace. And the idea is that, I will explain how, but the idea is that this node is going to generate the next node, which is going to contain improved prompts and code for all of these agents. So from this workspace of writing a paper here, the first node, we're going to get the second node that's going to also write the paper, have all of the same agents, but now with improved prompts. And this generation of the next node with improved prompts for generator agents, evaluator agents, it's going to be done by this node's meta agent. So the meta agent is like the big boss. The meta agent in this workspace is going to look at all of the other agents and say, okay, I can improve this guy if I rewrite this prompt. I need to improve this guy by rewriting this. So the meta agent is going to generate the next node. Okay, and then the next node is going to have, and also the next node is also going to have the better meta agent prompt as well. So the meta agent is going to improve the next node's meta agent prompt by looking at its own prompt. And so the meta agent is also better in every node. And so the goal of the meta agent is just to generate the next node by looking at how the current agents are performing and how to improve them. But check this out. You can make, and this is what they do, you can make it not be able to change the judges in the entire tree. So the evaluators are gonna, all of the evaluators are gonna be fairly evaluated against the same judge in the entire tree. So you can change judges, but with respect to different archives, different trees, or different epochs of data, which can be multiple archives. This is a bit complex, I know. But the main idea is you can change judges, you can update judges, but you should keep it same inside of the same evolutionary tree, and then update the judge in the next tree if you want to make it better. But too much judge changes is going to make the whole system drift away. This system can get quite complex actually, because they can then make like all of the trees, collect all of the meta agents, all of the judges from all of the trees, from all of the archives, then do something with them, change the judges. So there is like many hierarchies of evolution of this system. But I think it makes sense, and I think this is the correct direction, because LLMs like Mythos, Fable, and Sol are going in this direction where they are able to control many different other agents. So I think we're going to have this hierarchical control of big LLM models soon. So the meta agent in their case does write a new judge for the new node, but it doesn't get swapped immediately. Later, another system, there is another way of deciding which judge is going to be used for a different node, etc. But I think we understand the core now. So if you want to learn AI research, you can join the school community. There are courses, everything from math, core AI, neural network transformers, everything. So see you in there.